Good morning, daydreamers. Oh, I hope you're having a good day. I did not think this through. Y'all get to see me with my hair all messed up because if I'm going to work out, I shower afterwards and I do not bother with fixing my hair. Um, I'm going to have caps and gear on anyway because I have to wear UV protection. I hope you've had a good day. What day is it? Is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? I'm not sure what day. Yes, it is Thursday. So it's Thursday. Oh, the week is flying by, isn't it? I went to sleep last night at around, I think it was before 6 p.m. And then I woke up, of course, a few hours later, went back to sleep for like 30 minutes, woke up again a few hours later. I'm in that kind of sleep cycle now. Does anybody else just sleep really weird hours? I certainly do. And I find that as I'm getting old, well, no, that's not true. I've always been an insomniac. Never mind. So today's question is going to, I pulled up a list of funny ones, and so I'm going to close my eyes and point, and that will be my question. Because I don't want to do a serious one today. That's cheating, but I think I'm going to make it so that at least I know to prepare myself for serious or funny maybe, and just do each on specific days. I don't know. Part of me wants it to be a total and complete surprise, and part of me wants to be prepared because some of the questions are like, wow, that I've seen. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to think of things to ramble before I get to it, but I don't really have a lot to ramble about today. Tomorrow's August 1st. What? That's insane. I swear it was just January yesterday. I do not like how fast time starts to fly once you get older. I mean, I know that older people have always said, hey, just wait till you get older. It's going to go by quickly, but it wasn't supposed to quite be this quickly. I still have a lot I want to do. So it needs to slow down. Give me some time. Give me some space to get there. But let's see. I will be putting up my new August prompts today for writing. I'm really excited about them. Oh, I hope y'all like them. I hope y'all like them because it's all alliteration. Every single prompt is alliteration, but it's alliteration on topic. I'm excited for them. I've gotten one of the two winners alliterative responses back, and I'm really excited for that. So I think y'all are gonna like them a lot, and I'm really happy and excited about everybody who wrote last month. It's like, you never know when you put out a prompt that you're going to read, you never ever know what you're going to get. You have absolutely no idea what kind of poetry you're going to get. I mean, you can kind of gauge a little bit if you know people who write for you and you're familiar with their writing. You kind of know maybe sort of at least along the realm of what you might get, but they throw loops into it as well. So you never know what you're going to get. It's always a nice surprise. This month, it was really exciting. Everybody, I did not see I didn't see that people were going to take the prompts where they did. I was so delightfully surprised by some of the directions that different poems took, because I wouldn't have thought it. I don't think I would have thought it. And that excites me because one of my things about prompts is I like it. I love it when people take a prompt and go completely left field, because, if you give a certain prompt, you kind of have an idea where most might go. People tend to stay on a bit of a path, but it's always the ones that are like, oh, no, I'm taking you elsewhere. And when you start to read that, you're like, yes, creative writing for the win. Oh, so that really excited me. and they were all different and all over the place, and I just think that's lovely. I love seeing people express themselves. I love it when people just share their creativity and stay true to them. You know, um, we get we get wound up in whether somebody will like what we've written or not. And I don't think we should do that. I really don't. I think when we start catering to an audience, we lose a bit of ourselves and we lose a bit of our creativity. I have deeply, deeply loved reading poetry from some people whose poetry would not be my cup of tea normally, but that's how they express themselves. That's what they love to do. And I think that's a wonderful thing. My poetry is definitely not most, well, I don't know how many people's cup of tea it is, but it is not a lot of people's cup of tea. Am I going to stop writing the way I do? I am not, because that's what I enjoy doing. You learn and you grow and you blend things in and you mix things in and you elevate yourself. But by all means, never stop doing what makes you happy, because otherwise, what is the point? What is the point of it all? That's kind of where I sit on that. So I'm really looking forward to what people write on August. I hate that I'm having to cut it down to only doing so many poems for poets. I would love to read everything that everybody writes, but it takes a bit of time to do it. And my eyes do not like looking at screens right now. So I'm just having to navigate and manage things a bit better than I would normally do. And so that is what I'm having to do this month. Is it possibly going to change in the future? Maybe. But, you know, I think the best thing that a person can do for themselves is adapt as they go and learn from their mistakes, learn from what their environment is causing, and instead of pushing through like I usually do and tend to try to do, if we're wise, we'll learn these lessons and start to adapt and do things in a smarter way. And so that's what I'm trying to do with this, to give my eyes a break, and also to just give a little bit more time if needed, because if you have 5 or 6 things come in on a single day, that's a lot to get through and get done with everything with the way I like to do it. Which is why I'm shifting things just a little bit, just a little bit. I am still keeping it at the heart and soul of what I want to do and how I want it to be presented, in the sense of how I want to showcase their poetry. But I am having to make some little adjustments just to adapt to real life. And with that said, even though I'll only read the first 2 that come in, like I said, everybody is willing to write to as many of the prompts as they want. And they can share, I'll share it up in the stories. I'll put it in the highlights reel and everything. I guess I think I'll take a poll of all of the readers or all of the poets that I've written to the last couple of months, and see if they would like to collab it in, even though it'll mess up the whole wall. But the wall isn't what's important. Yes, it looks pretty and people click on it and they go, ooh, that's pretty, but that's not what's important. So if people would like to collab theirs in, if it's not being read, I would certainly be open to that, because to me, it's the poems the poems are what matters. And in fact, I mean, I'm going to take a poll, because I think I may even consider doing both if people would like that. I don't know. We change and we grow, right? We shift things around. I didn't really think about that until right now, but now that I'm having that thought right here while I'm being recorded on video like a fool, it sounds like a possible good idea. I don't know if everybody would want it. I'm going to ask. And then let's see. I think I'm already 9 minutes in, and this is going to take forever to upload. So I should probably get on with the question. So today's question for me is, you just found out that your soulmate is a lamp. What do you say to it? Oh boy. Um, I'm trying to think of something that's okay to say too. Um, well, I would probably say to it, hello. No. Would you like to be turned on? That's so bad. You light up my life. You're looking a bit shady. You need recharged? Are you the plug-in kind? This is not good. What if it's the other kind of lamp? Don't worry, baby. I'll rub you the right way. See, my mind goes comedy, and my comedy is of a certain variety usually. Let me think of something that is not in that tone. Oh, baby, you lead me out of the darkness. Nope. Um, you're the flicker in my eye. Um, must you be so dim? Oh, no, 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 no. I wouldn't say that to my soulmate. My soulmate is a lamp. Does this mean I get 3 wishes? Are you gonna make my dreams come true? Don't kill me, because Genie. Um, I have no idea. No idea other than corny, silly sexual jokes. Um, I bet there's a tungsten joke in there somewhere, but could I make it a good one? Oh, no, I probably can't make an AC/DC joke with a bunch of lyrics. I want to. I want to. Oh, how can I do AC/DC with a lamp? Let's see. Isn't there an AC/DC song that has a lyric that's something like spark me up, light me up, something like that? No, that's Rolling Stones, isn't it? Damn it. Um, I got nothing else. I don't know what a lamp for a soulmate. That is different. What would you say if you found out that your soulmate was a lamp? What would you say to it? How would you feel? Would it enlighten you? Would it bring you out of the depths of, would it be the light at the end of your tunnel? I guess you wouldn't have to fear going into dark places anymore. What kind of lamp? I mean, is it an oil lamp? Oh, that could light you on fire. Is it, a gin lamp? Is it what type of art? What type of design lamp is it? Is it tall? Is it short? Is it colorful? Mine would not be colorful. I've got a new lamp um, from a kit I put together for review. Uh, and the light bulb has stained glass. Well, it's not true stained glass. I really think they just use those glass paints because it looks like the glass paints that I've used before to do faux stained glass with the faux leading and everything. But it's made as if it's stained glass. And so when it goes through uh, the the lampshade that I have that has holes all cut out of it, because my bedroom's black in a certain way, and so the lamp's all black with holes to put designs on the walls. Uh, it creates this reddish, purplish, sort of magenta all different colored kind of, but in the same warm tone glow all over the walls and up through the sheer of my canopy. It's quite lovely. It's quite moody. If I put it on and I put my little flickering LED candles on where they're flickering through their thing, my whole bedroom becomes like this moody poet's retreat of just let's a sanctuary of let's write, let's turn some music on and drench our soul in delicious words of darkness and flickering light. Y'all needed to know that. Okay, so on that note, I think I'm going to start my day and get a few more things done before I head out to walk. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that you do something creative for your soul today and you're feeling amazing. May you shine brightly. Bye.